What's up, dudes? Max here. So we're back with more impressions from the Street Fighter 6 preview event. This is near the final build of the game, most likely. Thanks to Capcom for allowing us access to this. Like I said before, we didn't get a ton of time with this preview build of the game, but we did get access to certain aspects of it that we can actually show off. And one of the most important ones is how training mode and how the tutorials work in Street Fighter 6. And we have not seen the character trials for every single character, much less we get to show them off. But Cammy, we do. And at least with this, you get to get an idea of what Cammy's kind of like, how her kit is changing in many ways, and how she is kind of a relentless offensive monster in this game. I think she's ridiculously cool. And I just can't wait to see what people actually come up with. Granted, we only got a very limited amount of time, and I didn't get to complete all of these trials by myself. I think the last few of them I have to skip through because it was either this or record something else, and I chose to record something else. But the good news is that I was not able to fly through these trials through like one attempt or two attempts. Some of them are actually kind of ingenious and sort of cool and lead you to a path where you're going to learn how to do some of this stuff. There's lists of combos that actually each character does get, between very basic stuff like simple, you know, one button into cancel sort of situations, or target combo into cancel situations. Then you get the intermediate ones that, you know, start to bump up the difficulty and really present you with situations and specials and EXs and some cancels that are extremely cool. And then it gets saucy as hell. And the advanced combos really should start showing you what is possible with these characters. Funny enough, for some of the roster, we were able to find some things that were a little bit better than even what was present in the advanced combos. So don't think that this is the limits of what is available per character. It's definitely not. But what it is doing, similar to how Ryu acts in his Psycho level 8 Terminator form that is in the demo, the Street Fighter devs have a pretty good interpretation of how their characters are going to be played, because they've seen people play these characters for a long time in the betas and whatnot. So what they're giving us to work with is a pretty good establishment of how things are going to work and what they want us to do with these characters before, you know, the chains are off. And you can kind of get an impression from that, from these very brief Cammy combos, that, oh yeah, they're setting up for some pretty fascinating stuff. And Cammy just seems to get access to way more things than I think I've ever seen the character have had access to, next to like a versus game, man. Between linking special moves after special moves from juggle states, and then you start to get into, you know, green stuff cancels like drive rush cancels and things of the like. Hooligan's been completely reworked. She's got command grab normals that actually set up to combos, and hopefully from this footage you can get an impression of that. I wish I could tell you guys more about the other character combo trials and how things are going to work, but unfortunately we just didn't have access to that stuff in order to record it. But I'm actively looking forward to checking out all these things when the game does come out, so stay tuned. The nice part about Street Fighter 6 and Compendium that I can give you with this video is that they're setting up for trials and character information that is in the game that is probably the sauciest I've ever seen in a Street Fighter game to date, since, you know, maybe Third Strike Online Edition with its ridiculous, like, Third Strike character combos that were built, you know, 12 years after the fact the game came out. They're proposing some very cool things per character that's in here that'll give us a basis of what to work with, and I'm very excited to see what even characters I already know, like Ken, what's in there and what do they even set up for. So enjoy the rest of the combos. I'll be back with more videos and footage of this Street Fighter 6 preview build, and we're going to go over some World Tour stuff very soon as well. So stay tuned, guys. I appreciate a thumbs up in the video if you especially dig the 4K footage. I worked very hard to get this stuff out here, and yeah, we'll be back with more as soon as possible. My name is Max, and I'll see you guys next time.